here with St. Rose men's and women's cross country coach Andrew Rickert. Andrew, first of all, you guys went to Lake Placid early in the preseason. Talk a little bit about how that helps you guys before you all get back to campus and start your actual training.
Sure. The Lake Placid preseason camp is a great experience for the student athletes. We head up and stay at a youth hostel just moments away from the Mount Van Hovenberg Cross Country Ski Center. So there's great training grounds there, very rugged terrain. Plus it gets the kids away from school with the upcoming semester heavy on their minds. You know, it gives them a chance to kind of not think about that too much and just focus on their training and team bonding, really.
Very good. And let's talk a little bit about your teams. We'll start with the women first. Coming off a historic 2010 campaign, the women finished second in the NCAA East Regional and earned the program's first ever team trip to the NCAA championships. What are some of the expectations now looking forward to 2011 for the women's squad?
Yeah, obviously expectations are high. We have a bulk of that team coming back, returning, and some very promising new coming talent coming in. So I think the excitement is there, the team chemistry is there, and now it's time to do the work and to stay healthy. You know, that's going to be key, is to keep everybody healthy and peaking at the right time. So our expectations are high, but we do realize that it's a very competitive region, and so to be able to repeat that kind of thing, it's going to, you know, it's going to take everything falling into place at the right time.
Okay, and we'll switch gears briefly and talk about the men's squad a little bit. You do return senior Mackie Lloyd, who had a monster year in 2010, on the verge of being an All-East performer. Yeah. So with him coming back, and you guys are picked 6th in the Northeast 10 Conference poll, what are some of your goals for the men's squad?
You know, it's going to be an interesting year for the men. We lost a few to graduation and a few to attrition. So with that said, you know, Mackie's coming back. We have a few other guys from the last year's team that are going to be looking to as veterans on the squad and leading these group of young guys along. But I feel like with the guys we have coming in, we have the potential to be right where we left off. Again, if everyone stays healthy and sticks to the game plan. Mackie, certainly a contender going back into the regional, you know, hoping to qualify for nationals. I think coming off the track seasons he's had, he had a trip to the indoor nationals for the mile and just missed it in the men's steeplechase in the spring. So, you know, again, he's going to be right there in the mix, hopefully, for an individual spot.
All right, and let's talk about your schedule a little bit.
Sure.
Heavy on the front end this year, lots of meets in September especially. How does that set you guys up for the championship run in the postseason?
This year's a lot different than last year. Last year with the Fall Festival being in December, most of our meets were shifted back 2 weeks. So without the Fall Festival dragging our season 2 weeks longer, we can start hitting workouts and hitting meets a little earlier than last year. So, you know, the big meets for us are certainly going to be Shacklet coming up on the 10th, where we see some conference opponents. We're also hoping to go really big at Paul Short, which is at the end of September, which will bring us into October, hopefully rounding into really good shape where the workouts are really going to start to click up a notch and hit the Joust, of course, our home meet, and then go into the championship segment. So really excited. The way that the schedule is set up is really to help us peak at the right time and, you know, keep everybody healthy.
Very good. All right, Coach Rickert, thanks again for joining us.
All right, thank you.